Alright, I lied. That was not my last Sekiro video. There's actually going to be two more. Well, technically, there's going to be one more in two parts. So essentially, there are 4 endings to this game altogether. And up until this point, I had only done 3. The third ending was the one that I filmed and shared onto YouTube with you. And that was the Shura ending, the bad guy ending. And that gave me a bad stomachache. I didn't like that even one bit. So I finished that, finished filming it, finished editing it, got it all uploaded, and then went back in and immediately restarted the game to try to get my final ending, the Purification ending. So that, luckily for me, I'm glad that I went for that last because it's my favorite ending by far. It makes me really happy too because then I get to share it with you guys. So basically what I did was I compiled together all of the leading steps up to Purification ending. These are all things that we've seen before. It's the Guardian Monk. I don't think the ape is in this video. We fight Ishin, we fight Genichiro. It's just the final stretch of the last few bosses, and so I wanted to share it with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So this is going to be the final 2 episodes. It's the Purification ending in 2 parts. So here we go. Alright, so we're going to start things off right after we fight Owl on the top of Ashina Castle. And we're going to swing down here, get behind this wall, and eavesdrop on Kuro. We have to figure out, we have to do a little bit of sleuthing here. Kuro says, do what must be done, and we don't exactly know what he means by that, so we have to run back up to the top of the stairs, confront Emma, and ask her what Lord Kuro might mean by this. Do what must be done. This is what the Divine Heir said. He must be hiding something, says Sekiro. And then Emma says, I see. Basically, what we're finding out here is that through Kuro's research and Emma's research, we find out that in order to achieve immortal severance, Kuro has to die. Kuro knows that. Emma knows that. Now Sekiro is knowing that, finding that out for the first time. But Emma doesn't want Kuro to die, so she's asking Sekiro if there might be another path. Sekiro's agreeing. There definitely could be a path because of how powerful the divine heritage is. The blood that flows through Kuro. I ask that you help me find such a path where Lord Kuro need not die. And so we're going to agree to help out. And so this is like a little bit, you got to kind of do a little bit of some side quest action here. I will not let my lord die. So then we come back and figure out, we just go and rest really quick, and then we come back and Emma says that she has more information. She found something, and it's a note from Lady Tomoe. A note written in Tomoe's soft handwriting. Lord Takeru's coughs are worsening still. Returning to the divine realm is hopeless, and I wish only to sever the dragon's heritage and restore his humanity. Restoration requires the Everblossom and Mortal Blade, and yet I cannot acquire the latter. It was hidden by the high priest of Senpu Temple, who has no desire to sever the immortal ties. There is a way to cut the ties of the dragon's blood and transform its owner into a regular human being. The process requires a flower from the Everblossom. The only issue is that the Everblossom is gone. As I told you once before, the Everblossom is a Sakura tree that Lord Takeru brought from the divine realm. Sorry for butchering his name. It's not my fault. However, someone cut a branch from the tree and stole the flowers. Who would do such a dickhead thing? And the Everblossom eventually dried and withered away. So the Everblossom tree has been entirely lost, all because some dickhead came along and used his super fucking long sword to cut a branch. The flowers don't exist either. But the branch was stolen. The branch that was stolen did have flowers on it. But who stole it? But how could we find it? And who stole it? I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Uh-oh. It was in my father's possession? What, you mean Master Owl? He would never do such a thing. So the issue here is that we have the Everblossom branch, but we don't have any of the Sakura flowers, and we need some of the Sakura flowers. So Where could we possibly find Sakura flowers? Maybe this timeline doesn't have them. We have gone back in time before, so I think what we need to do is maybe do that again. Emma says here that she is going to pay a visit to Lord and Lady Tomoe's grave. So we swing on over to the old grave site, and we're going to run on in here and chat with Emma again. And all of these dialogue pieces are necessary in order for us to get the purification ending, because what we have to do here, we're just basically trying to convince Emma to point us in the direction of Owlfather, the Master Owl. Why must that be the only way? Hello, Master Wolf. How long have you been there? Long enough to hear what you've been talking about. So it would seem that it is a little bit fruitless, Emma coming back to the old graves, or maybe she's lying. Perhaps she's not telling the whole truth. So she says here that she's going to go back and talk to one of her old friends. She knows him as Orangutan. We know him as the Sculptor. Back then, Lord Genichiro and I would come here a lot. Lord Takeru would play the flute and Lady Tomoe would dance under the Everblossom. It was a wonderful sight. Perhaps one of my old friends has some memories of those days. So we are going to make our way on back to the Sculptor's Temple, the dilapidated temple. And from here, what we have to do is run to the back of the temple. First, we're going to run up here and make sure that Emma's inside and she's chatting with the Sculptor. Sure enough, she is. So, we are going to swing on back, be very sneaky boys, jump on up here, and we are going to eavesdrop on their conversation. Emma, does that sit well with you? I can't honestly say. To achieve their goal of immortal severance, either he or Lord Kuro must die. So this is not good news. We know that it's not good news, and we don't want it. And now, what we're going to have to do is run into the temple and confront Emma. If I give this to him, he is going to die. So let's run on over here. Let's chat with Emma, see what she's hiding from us, because she's definitely hiding something, but we don't know exactly what it is yet. You're here, Master Wolf. But for how long have you been here? Have you been eavesdropping? I'm afraid we need to look for other clues. Oh, do we? I think you're deflecting. I think you're trying to get me away from here. Ask about what you overheard. One of us must die. Sekiro, right out with it. He doesn't even give a shit. Says Emma. What did that mean? What do you mean? Were you listening this whole time? Yeah, I was listening this whole time. Tell me. What do you got? Emma says, I saw it. That day beneath the branches of the Everblossom tree, Lady Tomoe tried to commit suicide. Why? She said, those made immortal by the oath of the dragon's heritage shackle their masters. So in order for the purification to occur, the oath-bound of the dragon's heritage must die. Precisely. But she was unable to achieve the purification. So, what the hell? Correct. But she didn't have the mortal blade. And you do. I don't want to lose Lord Kuro. Or you. Because I love you, Sekiro. But all paths are leading to dead ends. Ask what she's hiding. What are you hiding? What you got? Don't leave quietly, Sekiro. What are you hiding? Tell me, Emma. Tell me now. So, you overheard. I sure did. I'm a sneaky shinobi. Of course I overheard. Now tell me. Do what must be done, just like Lord Kuro. Oh man, what a powerful line. I will live by those words as my master does. Father's bell charm, baby. That's what we need. A bell previously owned by the Owl. That is what we need in order for us to get to Owl in Harada Estate 2.0. Again, we've been here before. We've done it all. I'm going to do a brief little kind of overview of the whole situation. Let you know what's going on. Let you know what we're getting ourselves into. I think that the very first fight is some stupid, stinky ninja. I want to say that he is a vile hand. Let's go and take a look. I think he's up here at the top of this hill. Let's see what's up. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. And this is a lesson on how to beat a lone shadow spear bearer. Basically, what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to trap him in the bamboo leaves. Once you do that, he will be unable to do anything but deflect. So I hope you have your forearm strength ready because you are going to be spamming attack. Now, what we're going to do is get a little bit frustrated here and start using some shinobi techniques to try to get his stupid posture up, because it's impossible to get his posture up when he is low on health, or high on health. High on pot news, more like it. Yeah, so we're going to do a little bit of a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, try to get that posture up, and we are just going to keep on taking him to Fucktown. Get a few very necessary hits in, and just keep working him down the hill. Just keep working him down the hill and hope to God his buddies don't notice you. So this really, truly is why this game, to me, is such a marvel of combat. It really forces you to dig deep into your own skill set as a gamer and find that little extra push. We've made our way through, and now it's time to fight Juzo. Now, what we went ahead and did, because Juzo's a cheater and he decided that in Harada Estate 2.0 he was going to have himself a vile hand right next to him, we went ahead and snuck up on the vile hand and puppeteered him so that he is now our bitch instead of Juzo's bitch. So what we're going to go ahead and throw some oil on him and try to set him on fire. I believe that I accidentally just killed my friend on accident. I didn't mean to do that. So here are a few of my favorite highlights from the Juzo battle. That's my favorite, the slash and run away. This is another good one. This is the die, get back up, and then kill him in 2 hits, at least his first phase. And then this one is just my all-time favorite. This is just the classic, you're totally dead now. So, goodbye. Eat a dick. Nothing new up here. Same old staircase leading down to Lady Butterflies, the same old staircase leading down to Owlfather. It's all the same, and it's hard as fuck. But I got a little bit of confidence here, because even though I have the Demon Bell on, I did just fight Owl on the top of Ashina Castle, and I don't know, man, I'm kind of overpowered right now, and I'm feeling pretty confident. I kind of feel like I have his moves kind of down, like, I don't know. But I have never fought him with the Demon Bell on, so I don't know. I'm thinking like 1 or 2 tries. Okay, maybe like 3 or 4 tries. Okay, fuck this. Maybe it's gonna take a little bit more than that. And all that cursing and fighting and hatred culminated into one final bout with the Owl Father, who schemes and cheats and is just a overall degenerate. Gonna hop over his big old flaming phoenix, stomp on his big old fat sword, and give him a kill. And this is where we are going to end part 1 of the Purification ending. I hope you guys enjoyed this first little part. The next part, we are going to take on a few more bosses, and I can't wait to see you guys. It'll be too much fun. We'll see you then.